The boss, biggest, chaotic.
Okay, you guys, so I did my eyebrows off camera and I used the Anastasia Dip Brow in the color Dark Brown. And to conceal my eyebrows, I used the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Fine. And also, as you can see, I applied that same fine on each of my eyelids. And I blended it out with a Wet n Wild brush that I got from my local Walgreens. I think it was about $2 or $3, which is very inexpensive. And I just blended that out just for the purposes of my eyeshadow so that my eyeshadow would increase. And here I'm using my banana powder that I got from Ulta. I got it at a discounted price, but I believe it's $10. Now I'm using my Juvia palette, and I'm using the lightest brown. The only reason why I'm saying the lightest brown is because this palette didn't come labeled, so I wouldn't be able to tell you like the name of the shadows. And I ain't gotta worry about a nigga, cause even if you tried, you can't get a nigga. I got me a dime piece, I got me a dime piece. You think she a dime piece, then do the math. And it's gon' add up to what every nigga wanna have. I got me a dime piece, I got me a dime piece. You think she a dime piece, you think she a dime piece, then do the math. Here you're seeing me using that the same palette, but I'm using the darkest brown that's in there. And I'm using that in my crease and in my outer V. You'll see me blending a lot because you want your lightest brown and darkest brown to blend together. Any iguanas ballin', haters count pockets. Bottles in the air, them boys be on that mob shit. Busted a rubber, shot it pregnant out in Larchmont. I took her home, she said the crib looked like a car lot. Studio time, I took my... I am aware that my edges look crazy, but I'm in the process of getting ready, so please bear with me. Natural born time bomb, blowing thick smoke while you hating online. I could buy every dunk on state road 9. When it comes to I don't play my nigga, that's the bay my nigga. When I need a best police on the way my nigga, never mind me. Throughout my video, you'll see my best friend and my roommate walking around in the background. For some reason, everybody just needed me that day. I got me a dime piece, I got me a dime piece. You think she a dime piece, then do the math. And it's gon' add up to what every nigga wanna have. I got me a dime piece, I got me a dime piece. You think she a dime piece, you think she a dime piece, then do the math. And it's gon' add up to... Please don't mind my eyebrows, they're a little thick because they need to be waxed. And I try to thin them out as much as possible when I'm doing my makeup, but
yeah. It's CMG forever. We don't do no guessing, but it's facts, nigga. Forever. Everybody with me.
Now here I'm doing like a mini cut crease, but not really. But I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette in the shade Caramel, I believe, just to carve out my lid.
This 250 nigga, go buy you a drop. Walk through for 50 nigga, went bought me a watch. Since you hating.
I honestly was putting on the eyeshadow wrong. You're not supposed to rub it across, you're supposed to pat it on your concealer, which is where I messed up. But that's a palette, that's an eyeshadow from a palette that my cousin gave me, and I'm really not sure of the name. I know it's BH Cosmetics though, and it's a gold shaded eyeshadow.
Hood nigga, all this fame don't excite me. Facts. I don't care what a nigga is, what he claiming. Facts. A nigga, real nigga, we can get some money. Know this rap shit changed my life, I know I'm blessed for that. Just spent 500 on that drop hit, I ain't stressing that. I know black youngster worth $1 million.
I don't use tweezers because I taught myself how to use my fingers to press on my eyelashes, and tweezers makes it even harder for me. But I got these lashes from Walgreens in the brand Kiss, but I do not remember the number. I always go for ghetto in full though.
Before they start sending threats, I always kept a heater. Paint some act pills in the pack and plenty bowls of reefer. Other nigga was busting heads, I always kept them cheap. I remember selling bombs, then I blew up like a bomb. Profits off the bomb, put it in my trunk. Couple carrots on my arm, yeah. Real niggas just putting words together, I'm not no rapper. And them niggas just putting words together, they not factors. Now I go federal. I'm on perks, Zans, etc. Homie came home, this shit was a miracle. Fuck the bitch, the dick like miracle. Niggas gon' talk, but I don't be hearing them. Niggas gon' bluff, but I don't be fearing them. Facts. Y'all think y'all, but this shit be clearing them.
I'm really big on color correcting underneath my eyes and any bumps on my face. Y'all may think like, oh, she didn't even have a lot of bumps on her face. Anything dark on my face, I'm going to color correct because I don't want it to come through my foundation.
We breaking machines over here, pussy. We gon' buy that gun for sale, nigga. Yeah.
So at this point, I just realized that I didn't prime my face before color correcting. You're gonna see a technique that I do when I do forget to put primer on. I don't even know how or why I did that. Probably because I'm always getting rushed. So whenever I get rushed, I miss something every time.
Music made.
Can we get a room? And we ain't gotta tell nobody. It's just me and it's just you. And what we doing here is private.
Cut your phone off. Make sure the door's locked. It's midnight. Gotta leave out by 4 o'clock. Sneaking and freaking. It's Friday the weekend. I'm just getting started. I don't wanna leave.
This foundation always makes me look dark, but once I start highlighting and contouring, my face will begin to lighten up. And I always bring it down to my neck only because it's a dark foundation.
Girl, I done did that. You say my name when I'm hitting that. I never let the past come back. Did you know you got that comeback?
I know you really
Now I'm highlighting with the color Warm Honey. When I want a dramatic highlight, I use Warm Honey, but if I'm just going like to the store, I use Fawn to conceal. But this is a dupe because I ran out of my Smashbox concealer, so I'm just dealing with this until I buy it.
Yeah, I know. How bad do we both want it? Fuck a lot, it seize the moment.
Hello,
Where you at?
I am out of the country.
Man, quit lying, man. Where you at? I'm about to pull up on you.
As I start to burn out my concealer, you'll see that I look a bit greasy. And that's only because I forgot my primer. So in the next couple of clips, you'll see what I do to fix that whole greasy look.
Fucking with this girl and that girl, but nah, I ain't doing none of that. I won't put you in no bad situation, no way. Man, Deja, already know how you make me feel. So I'm finna come.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Alright, pull up.
Alright,
Fuck it. I know you really want it. You belong to somebody else. Both wanna be together, but we can't act on it. Cause you belong to somebody else.
The contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and I'm using the color Chocolate, and I'm setting my contour with my LA Colors powder contour kit that I got from the hair store.
You know.
You belong to somebody else. Both wanna be together, but we can't act on it. Cause you belong to somebody else.
you're a beginner in makeup, you're not going to know how to contour your nose right away. It will take time. Just be patient and practice, practice, practice.
Fuck a lie, let's seize the moment.
If you can notice, I have two sponges that I blend with, one for contour and one for highlight. I use two different sponges because I want to keep the dark colors with the dark colors and the light colors with the light colors. Don't want to mix product because I might have highlight on my contour.
She said she like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna be my down chick. She said you the one I wanna get that cash with, yeah. She said that we be on that gang shit. Young boy, I ain't never met no one like you before, yeah. She said she like the way I wear my clothes. I know we got one thing in common, we both want the dough. She told me she won't be for me, she just won't hold me down.
To put on my setting powder for my contour, I'm using the Real Techniques brush. I would suggest getting Real Technique brushes if you can. It's not really a necessity. I have cheap brushes that work just as well as the expensive ones. So yeah.
I'm fresh as hell. I got on all this Supreme shit. I walked in.
So this is the process when I fix my greasy look. What I'm doing is I'm taking my Ulta setting powder and pressing it in my skin first and then rubbing it across the highlighted areas. But I'm doing it more so on my cheeks because that's the part that's going to be greasy first. And not more so my forehead. Just my cheek area.
Gang shit. I be pulling up, flexing on that 3 shit. Bitch say she want OG, bitch made her say 3 please. Why you treat me like this?
Every time I bake, I get on Snapchat. All my Snapchat friends know that. So yeah.
Back steady pouring foes. All these drugs while we on the road. Me and Montana, we on them hoes. Gang shit, you know how it go. Back to back, steady pouring foes. She said she like how I be swaggin'.
Don't mind my roommate and my best friend walking by. For some reason, they had a whole bunch of questions for me while I was recording. But I left the setting powder on for at least 10-15 minutes, not too long, but I wanted to make sure like it was sticking on my skin.
She said that we be on that gang shit. Thought we was done, but ain't over till I said we finished. She told me everything she said, that she really meant it. Said she was with me for the long haul since the beginning.
This was my first time using this blush. I really felt like I put too much, but it's cool. I feel like I put too much for the look I was going for, but I'm not sure what color it is. I just know it came out of the BH Cosmetic eyeshadow and blush palette.
She said she wanna be my down chick. She said you the one I wanna get that cash with, yeah. She said that we be on that gang shit. She said she like how I be swaggin'. She said she wanna be my down chick. She said you the one I wanna get that cash with, yeah. She said that we be.
Now I'm using this highlighter that my cousin bought for me. I'm not really sure of the name. All I know is that it was $40 and it's gold.
Hey.
Please ignore me. I don't really know why I keep throwing up peace signs. But just ignore me.
Kill nigga. My nigga slayed the nigga, I just came from hanging with him. I don't know what really happened, I think he home.
So like I had to cut a lot of the video out because I didn't know what lip color I wanted to do. So I just left it as a brown lip liner and some lip gloss.
Call me Kodak, but I ain't come to take no picture. So icy make it blizzard